Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we're going to be talking with Mr. Benjamin, who is, actually let me not speak more. I'll let Mr. Benjamin introduce himself to you. So
hello everybody, my name is Benjamin. I am 33 years old and I am from France. I'm French. I live in Paris and I applied to HEC MBA. So yeah, maybe you have any question, Karishma?
okay.
No?
Any particular reason you choose to apply for an MBA right now, and why particularly HEC Paris?
So first of all, I think I have a dream in my life. It's to run a company. For that, I start to study in school engineering in France, École des Mines, in the south of France. And I decided to start my career in the construction field. Why this choice? Why this field? It's just because I wanted to have a kind of position, nearly a CEO position. And I work like a construction site manager. So not only do I manage team, roughly 60 people, but also I connect to the supplier, I coordinate some outsourcing company, and I manage also the financial aspect of my project. So it's like a kind of CEO and in a little scale. And now I would like to apply to MBA to reach the step in a bigger scale, to work in a field like a concession. Like I don't know if you know, but in France, Vinci Concession is very famous. They manage airports, they manage highway, they manage a stadium, everything like infrastructure and transportation. And that's why I apply to an MBA right now.
Okay. Before I come to the second part of that question, once again, so with your MBA, you want to get into this projects with bigger scale. Is that it? You want, like, in the short term? I mean, in the long term, I understand you want to have your own company. So in the short term, it's like you want to work with all these airports and all these authorities, these kind of projects, you mean? Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. In fact, it's because in a little scale, I think I have all the skill to run a company in a little scale, like define a little strategy, to find the good person on the good position, to have a beautiful management, run the project as well as possible. It's not a problem for me, but I feel for a bigger scale, I like some skills like financial managing, the financial package, the marketing, the strategy, and that's why I apply for MBA. In fact, it was not clear my first answer, but now I think it's better, right?
No, it's good. So why particularly HEC Paris? Will you, any other choice of that you had, or did you just think, I want to get into HEC Paris, this is it?
Yeah, I apply also to IMD in Lausanne, but I prefer HEC Paris for different reasons. The first one is the duration of the program. In HEC Paris, it's a program with 16 months, so 2 parts of 8 months. So the first part is more generally knowledge, like financial marketing strategy, and the other part is a specialization in the field, what you need, like advanced management, entrepreneurship, or anything else like the financial and consulting or different branch. And between these two phases, you can make an internship during the summer. So I think it's a good way to enter in the company where you want to work after the MBA, post MBA. So I think it's the best duration. So secondly is about the quality of the program. HEC is the best business school in Europe. And for this aspect, they have the opportunity to receive many different interesting people, like famous CEO, former and current minister, searcher. And thanks to that, HEC can give you the opportunity to assist to conference, and you can meet people during the recruitment days. And finally, HEC can provide me a huge network. HEC is one of the oldest famous business school in the world. I think they create HEC in 1881. So thanks to this date, yeah, they build a network all around the world, not only in France and in Europe, but more generally all around the world.
If it's,
So,
yeah. So if it is 1881, that means that is a lot of alumni and a huge network. Exactly. So yeah.
sure.
So moving on to the next question, which is a very common question from many of our students. What was the most difficult part of the application process? You are an engineer. So what did you find the most difficult?
I think it's the duration of the process, because you have to be ready. If you want to apply, you have to be ready to take. Sometimes you will work the weekends, the evening after your work, if you work. And yeah, I think the duration first. If I can give you some advice, if you want to apply, it's first you have to meet the school, the business school, with the manager of the recruitment manager. They have to know who you are. They have to know your face, they have to know your name. And thanks to this, it's better after, if you want to have some communication, if you want to send email, I think it's better to know better the school. The second thing is the essay. So you will start your application with your essay. You have to choose your topics. You have to select the good ideas. And after, you will try to write your essay. So be careful to the organization of all the essay, because it's very long, it's very hard, and you have really to be ready to spend a lot of time on this point. And after that, if you are pre-selected, you will be able to make an interview. So in HEC, it's quite short. It's only 2 interviews with alumni, with 2 different alumni during 1 hour. So it's okay. IMD in Lausanne, it's a little longer. You have to spend a full afternoon with different, it's like game. It's like, games or presentation, study case, work on group. And yeah, so more generally, I think the most difficult part is the duration of the application, and you have to check always if all is okay, if all is ready to submit your application.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of stress.
Yeah, it was for me because I really wanted this MBA, so I spent a lot of time. But if you are motivated, it's not a problem.
Okay, motivation is the key, I guess. So, yeah. Like final question. You've worked with Dr. Hubert Silly at MBA Center. How was your experience working with him? And what would you recommend him to other applicants who come your way?
So first, I work with Dr. Silly only for the application form and not for the GMAT. So I work for the application first. We selected all the topic and the good ideas to write the essay. It was really important for me because sometimes you work, so you think, yeah, the school wants to listen this part, but in fact, no, it's not interesting for them. And Dr. Sully gave me the opportunity to select the good ideas, the good item, and the good topics to write the essay. The second thing is about the organization of the essay, because I'm French. I used to work in France and to write in France, but in English, it's another organization. And thanks to him, I think I organized well my essay in order to reach my goal. The second thing is during the interview. It's before the interview when I was pre-selected for the interview with alumni. We defined together the topic of the presentation, because during the interview you have 10 minutes presentation plus 15 minutes about question like we are making. And it gave me the opportunity to select the good idea and the good topics for the presentation. And finally, and more generally, I think it gave me all the confidence I needed to prepare and to make this interview. And this is really fundamental, because on this step, you are not sure about yourself, you are not sure about your idea, and it's really important to have someone like Dr. Sidi to give you the confidence and you need during this process. And this one is fundamental it was fundamental for me.
Yes, so I remember somebody described him as being a harsh but necessary guide behind you. So I
Yeah, sure. Because sometimes you are not sure. You think, yes, the other students who are applying are really better than me, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not the good candidate for the MBA. But thanks to Dr. Silly, I was sure I can do it, and I was able to do it, and I did it. So thank you very much to Dr. Silly.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah, thank you so much, Benjamin, for your time, and hopefully we will see you soon for the webinar. Let's fix it, and then I will, of course, we will invite students to talk to you if that's okay with you. Okay.
Yeah, sure. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.